Hey everybody, DeLong Shot Signatures here. This is episode 23 of my 2024 TTM returns, and I have 4 successes as well as several purchases to share with you all. So we'll get through these returns real quick. A lot of hockey in this episode. First one is a 2 of 2 success in 27 days from former NHL player Radek Bonk. Signed both of these mid to late 90s cards in blue. Nice additions to the sets there. I believe I have his son's autograph, Oliver, as well, who is an NHL prospect. So really cool to get that one. Then we have a NASCAR Hero Card return. Sent this out last season. This guy currently is without a ride, so I was a little bit surprised to see this come back at all, but very glad to get it. Got one signed hero card in 385 days from NASCAR Truck Series driver Matt DiBenedetto. DiBenedetto has been a journeyman the past several years after having a really good chance at getting a pretty significant Cup Series seat for a while there. Was really putting together some good performances, and then struggled to get a ride. Finally got one, and then his performance really fell off. Eventually worked his way down into the Truck Series. I think he was dismissed from the team before the end of last year. And has not picked up a ride since. So really sad to see that. Really nice guy, decent driver. Maybe he'll be able to get something figured out in the next few years. But nice signed hero card there from him. Then we had one return that came in yesterday. This is a 3 of 3 success in 28 days from former NHL player Kerry Wilson. I'd originally sent these out several years ago. Got it returned to Sendered. And then I went through my RCS stack that I have and completely forgot about these. Looked up to see if there was a new address, and there isn't. It was the same address that I had sent to several years ago. Tried it again, and this time it worked. Not sure what happened the first time. The address was written out as it was supposed to be. So maybe they were just vacant at the time where I sent. But either way, finally got these cards back. 2 for the pro set, 1 for the score. And then we had one more hockey success that came in today. This is a 1 of 1 return in 8 days from former NHL 4th overall pick, Jason Bonsignor. He was the highest ever draft pick of the Edmonton Oilers at the time. Ended up only playing, I think, about 80 games in the NHL altogether after being selected 4th overall. Bounced around between a few different teams. I think he ended his career with the Lightning. But he has since been a speedway racing promoter, and I think he's also done some racing himself. I am not sure if he is related at all to Justin or Kyle Bonsignor, who are modified tour drivers. I couldn't find anything on that, but Bonsignor, from what I can tell, has done some races. I just don't know in what series. But either way, nice fast return there. So that is it for the TTM successes. But we have 6 autograph photos that came in via purchase. The past couple years, I was able to get some autographed cards through the Detroit Red Wings Autographs for a Cause. They are no longer accepting items to be sent in to be signed. You instead have to purchase either a signed photo or a signed hockey puck. So I went through and just added the names of players that I didn't have, and I might still have a couple more on the way. I don't remember exactly how many I bought, but I had 6 of these arrive today. So first one is of Daniel Sprong, who is a lot younger than I thought he was. I thought he's been in the league for quite some time, but he's still a pretty young guy. I think he's on his 5th or 6th team. He's bounced around a lot. But originally started off with the Penguins. I think he had a stop in Anaheim and Washington, and then had a really strong year last year with the Seattle Kraken, which led to him getting signed by the Red Wings. Still having a pretty strong season so far, not as good as far as pace goes compared to last year, but there's still a lot more season left, so he could end with his career high totals in several categories if he keeps up at that pace. Then we have defenseman Justin Hall, who was a long time, well, I actually don't really know if it was a long time, but played for several seasons with the Toronto Maple Leafs And I want to say he was an ECHL player and played for the Indy Fuel at one point, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong about that, but was able to add him. Next one is signed in silver of Klim Kostin. I believe he was a first-round pick of the St. Louis Blues in like 2017 or something like that. Hasn't played a ton, but he is now getting his shot in the NHL with the Red Wings. This is a guy I've been wanting to get an autograph of for quite a while. I think I have his rookie card in the Young Guns 2017-2018 set, but he played for the Coyotes for a long time, and they have not been a fantastic through-the-mail team. And now that the Red Wings aren't doing send-ins, I wasn't able to add his rookie card. But we got Christian Fischer, signed there towards the bottom. We got one of their goaltenders. This is a guy I've been wanting for quite some time, ever since his time with the Philadelphia Flyers. He's bounced around a little bit. I want to say he had a really good season last year with the Panthers, and he's starting to emerge as one of the better goaltenders later on in his career. This is Alex Lyon. And the last one, would have really loved to have gotten him on a card, but regardless, still very happy to add him to the collection. This is also a former Philadelphia Flyer who in recent years kind of struggled, was traded away to Arizona, and it was kind of looking like that was going to be the end of his career with how things were pointing. And he ended up having a really good season on a really bad team. So this is of defenseman Shane Gostisbehere, who is also known as the Ghost Bear, because some people have some difficulty pronouncing his name. But a pretty cool picture that they have there, and signed nicely in the bottom in kind of a lighter spot on a rather dark photo. But really cool to get these in. They were FedExed to me. I'm really surprised because the photos varied differently on prices. I think some were like 10, some were 15. I think it went all the way up to like 60 for two different players. I got one of them, the other one I already had. And I'm really surprised that they would charge that much if they were doing it for charity. Maybe they got some sort of discount on shipping with it. But they paid FedEx shipping, when I know that they can sometimes be expensive. Paying almost as much to get these here as it does for me to buy the thing. So not sure exactly how they work it all out. But either way, some really nice autograph photos. Cool that they're still doing this. I imagine with Maurice Sider and Lucas Raymond, really lifting the team up, that they were getting just swamped with trading card requests and photo requests and everything. And I didn't even get all my stuff back from last year. So that stinks. But at least they're still trying to do something to help out charities, as well as give fans the opportunity to get some nice autographs. So that is it for this one. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. Best luck with your guys' collecting. Take care.